So in today's lecture, I will demonstrate you how to use the MESM software for writing the 8086 program. So you can install MESM software and the DOS box on your computer. So after installing the DOS box, you will find this icon DOS box 0.74. Then you double click this. And now first we will mount our 8086 simulator here. So now you write here mount C, mount space C, okay, I will bring here mount space C space C colon backslash 8086, right, and then enter. Now you see what message is there. You just see here drive C is mounted as local directory. And now we will here right now you can see here Z drive is shown here. So what we will do, we will write C colon and enter. Now this C drive is shown here, but this C is the mounted drive, right? Okay. So now first thing we have to write the program. For writing the program, we will open one editor. In that we will write the program. For that you just type edit. Then you give name of the program. Suppose I will give my lab. This is the name of my program, my lab dot asm. Enter. So this is the editor, right? So I can write my program here in this editor. So now what we will do for writing the program, we will start the program. You can use caps or small letter, it does not matter. So assume space cs colon code, right? My code segment, right? My code segment where I am going to store my program, that will be represented by code keyword, by code variable, then comma. Same way I will write for my data segment ds colon data. My data segment will be represented by data, right? Right. Now data space segment. So now I am talking about my data segment, right? Here I am going to write a program to add two 8-bit numbers, and those 8-bit numbers are stored in the data segment memory area. So I am using the directives here. So the name of the data I am giving as numbers, right? Space db. db means defined byte. My numbers are 8-bit number, so I have used this directive db space. My first number is, let us assume 34h, comma, second number is 25h. These are the two numbers, okay? And my result is again a 8-bit number. So for that I am using db, defined byte. And what is my result? So that value is unknown for me, right? Because my program will calculate the addition of the two numbers. and finally a result will be generated. Okay. So now my data, I have to end my data segment. So for that I will write data and S. So end S. So in end S, the S indicates this is end of the segment, right? Now I will start my code segment where I will my code will be written. So code segment, enter, then start colon. After that we have to write the program. So my first instruction, what I will do, I have to bring the offset address of my data, not offset address, the data, whatever is the value of my data segment register, that value I have to load in data segment register, right? But directly we cannot load in data segment register an immediate 8-bit number. So first we will load it in AX register, right? So I will write here move AX comma data. So see here, since we are writing the program in our this desktop or laptop, so in this laptop there is the memory, but exactly what memory we can use as a data segment, that is not defined for me. So for that purpose I am using the directive, right? So here what I have written move AX comma data. So already you see here I started my program by assume CS comma code DS comma data, and then data segment. After that I have written the 8-bit numbers, right? So what will happen automatically, this software will allocate the data segment value, right, to us, and that data segment value is represented by data, and this value we will load in AX register. After this, the next instruction is move DS comma AX. I will load the value of data segment register. The value which I want to load in data segment register, that value is first loaded in AX. Now this instruction move DS comma AX will move the content of AX in DS register. Okay. So now the DS register is defined. Now what will be the offset address of my first data? See, I am having two 8-bit numbers. First number is 34H, second is 25H. Now to access these numbers we need two things. One, the value of DS register, which just now we have loaded here by using instruction move DS comma AX. And the second thing is the offset address of my data. So the offset address of my data will be defined by this automatically. See, automatically one offset address will be allocated to my data 34H, right? And my second number is 25H, and the offset address of this second data will be the next consecutive offset address of offset address after this 34H data, right? So now what I will do, I will write here instruction move SI comma offset numbers. So now this numbers, right, this variable, the offset address of my first number 34H will be stored in SI register, right? Then what I will do, move DI comma offset result. I want, see, after the addition, whatever result will be generated, that is again a 8-bit number, and and that 8-bit number I have to load in the data segment register. So the offset address where I will load my this result, that I will load in DI register. For that I have written move DI comma offset result, right? So result I am using as an offset address for my storing place where I want to store the data, the result, right? Now I will bring the first number in AL register, move AL comma within bracket SI. I write this instruction. So with this instruction, what will happen? In SI, we are having the offset address of my first number, that is 34H. So that data will be moved in AL. Now I will bring the offset address of my second number by using the instruction INC SI in SI register. Then I will write the instruction add AL comma within bracket SI. So now the first number which is in AL will be added with my second number whose offset address is in SI. So and finally the result will be in AL, and I will load this result in the memory whose address is defined by DI register. Okay, this one. Then halt, and our program is completed here. Now I will end the code segment, code and S. Then I will end the start, and finally I will write the end. So my program is completed. Now what I will do, I will save this program. I will save this program and I will exit. Okay. Now I have to generate the object file first. So for that, you type mesem space mylab.asm. So now you see object file. 3 times you have to enter. These 3 files are created. Then you enter once again. So your object file is created with the extension .obj. You can find here. Now what I have to do? I have to use another software, right? And that is link software. Link my lab. Now I will use obj file, object file, right? Enter, enter, enter. Enter 3 times. Now exe file has been generated. You can see there mylab.exe file has been generated. Now I will execute this file. For that I will use debug, then mylab.exe, enter, right? So now you can see your cursor is there, right? So if you want to see your program, then what you can do, you write U unassemble and enter. You can see your program here, right? See the first instruction, move AX comma 076A. What instruction we wrote? If you recall, we wrote move AX comma data. So here their data has been replaced by 076A, and this value has to be loaded in data segment register. Okay. So next instruction, move DS comma AX. After that you see what is the third instruction, move SI comma 0000. If you recall what we wrote in our program, move SI comma offset numbers. So whatever is the offset address of my first number, that has to be loaded in SI register, right? Because see, since in this laptop I don't know what are the offset address which are available for us That's why we have used the directive and automatically these addresses are generated. Then the third instruction, move di, comma 0002. So here at 0002, this is the offset address at which we will load the result after the addition. So in this way, you can find this program up to halt. Our program is there up to halt, right? Okay. Now, if you want to see the content of various registers, that also you can see just by you type R and enter. Then you can see what are the content of various registers. AX register. Right now the contents are FFFF, BX register 0000, CX 0023. These are the default contents of the various registers. AX, PX, CX, DX, SP, BP, SI, DI, DS, ES, SS, CS, IP, right? And after that you can find there it is written as NV, UP, EI, PL, NZ, NA, PO, NC. So these are the flags. I will discuss about the flags in coming lecture. Already we discussed about the flags, but how certain program affects the flag, that also we will see. So here NC means this no carry, P means parity odd, right, and NZ means no zero, right. So these type of values of the flags are visible here. Okay. So now what you do to execute the program, you simply type here. Okay, but before execution, what we will do, we will see what are the content of our data segment, right? So our data segment, if you recall, the value of data segment which is to be loaded in GS register will be 076A. You see that instruction here in the screen, move AX, 076A. So what I can do, I type D space 076A colon 0000 and enter. Now you can see the content of various registers. See 076A colon 0000. After that 34 is written. This means at this location 34H data is there. So that is our first number, if you recall. Then next to 34 is 25. This is the data at the offset 0001. Then next value of this 25 is 00. So 00 is at the offset 0002. So you will find that after the execution of the program, 34 plus 25, what will be the result? 59. 59 is the result. So 59 will be loaded at the next place after 25, right? After 25, currently you find 00 is there. But at this place, once the program is fully executed, you will find 59 will come, right? So now what we will do, we will execute the instruction one by one. So what is our first instruction? Move AX, 076A. So currently you see in AX we have in AX we have FFFF. So now I will simply type T and enter, and this instruction is executed. Now you see what is the value of AX. AX value has been changed. You can see here. It is 076A. Now the next instruction is visible. What is the next instruction? Move DS, AX. So now the value of AX will be transferred to DS. What is the value of AX right now? 076A. It will be loaded in DS. What is the value of DS? DS you can see right now 075A is there. So this 075A will be replaced by 076A. So I will again type T and execute the second instruction. Now you check the value of DS. It has been changed. Now it is 076A. Now by this third instruction, move SI comma 0000. This will load 0000 in SI register. So currently what is the value of SI? It is 0000 only. So this instruction will not change anything. The value of SI will remain 0000. So again I will write T and enter. Right. Now see the next instruction. It is move DI comma 0002. So this instruction will move 0002 in DI. So currently the value of DI is 0000. So I will execute this instruction and you check the value of DI. It is 0002. Now the next instruction is visible. It is move AL comma within bracket SI. So my first data, it will be loaded in AL. So my first data is 34. It will come from data segment at the offset 0000. So now you just observe the AX register. Currently it is 076A. Now in 076A, 6A is the part of AL. So this 6A will be replaced by 34. Now you check this. Now you again check AX register. What is there? 0734. So 34 is AL. And this 34 is your first number which has to be added with the second number. Now INC SI. This will increase the value of SI by 1. So currently the value of SI is 0000. I type T and enter. Now you see the value of SI. It has become now SI has become 0001. Now third instruction is move add AL comma within bracket SI. So it will add the two numbers. One number is in AL, that is 34. Second number is in memory, whose address is defined by SI. So my second number is 25. So 34 plus 29 will be added and result will be stored in AL. So currently you see in AL we have 34. After execution of this instruction, the 34 will be replaced by 59. Right? You can see this. This is 59. In AX register, you see AX register value is 0759. Here 59 is the part of AL. Now this instruction, next instruction move within bracket DI comma AL. So this instruction will transfer the result, that is 59, in the memory at the offset 0002. Okay. Now result has been transferred, then R, enter. Now what I will do, I will show you the result at the location offset address 0002 and at the data segment register value 0760. So how I will display this? D space 076A colon 0000. If I write this, then you see what are the things displayed. 34, which is your first number, 25, this is your second number, and after that 59. This is our result, right? So our result is available in the memory at the offset, in the data segment at the offset 0002. So in this way we can execute the program by using MESM software.